I should have blew my nose. You know what? I should blow my nose. Let me blow my nose before the people them start come. Let me blow my nose. Oh, guys. Oh, you don't want to come out my nose there? Double creation. Can I get some thumbs up, please? Or you could just disappear. I'm too beautiful, okay? I'm too beautiful for you guys to be up here watching this beautiful black woman and I don't get one thumbs up. This is how I know the hate is real. But it's okay. Keep on looking at the beauty, the real beauty. Yeah, we're going to play games today. Yes, we are. We're going to play our favorite game. I'm just waiting for the man them to come on. I'm just waiting on the mansies to come. Come on, mansies, where are you? We don't want all these women over here. We want some mansies. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what we're. Anywho, you don't have to do the thumbs up because I know you guys are haters. I know, I know. And then again, when you see me, you get even more upset. So, you're not going to give me any thumbs up, but that's okay. It's all right. I work, I make money, I'm good. Me not poor and broke down and pop down like Mosa Ono. Yeah, so we're going to play a game today. I love this game. But like I said, I'm waiting on the man them. Hi, Johnny. How are you, darling? Oh, okay. Creep. Go creep on you know where you can't go creep. So me I go delete you right now. This is what I like too, the engagement. Okay, so I can get rid of these people, right? Because I don't know what they're saying. Mahmoud Moment. I don't remember you, sweetheart. So, because I don't remember you, I gotta let you go. Just keep looking at the beautiful black woman. I'll wait some more. Yeah, no, just look at her. Yeah, I'm gonna play a game, guys. So just give me a minute. It's called Truth or Drink. Now, either you can answer or you don't have to answer. And if you have a drink, then you can drink, but you don't have to answer. We played this game before and we had so much fun. So it's called Truth or Drink. Now, I have my drink. Yes, I do. I have my drink. I have my spliff. Hello, Mahmoud. If you can speak English, you can join me as we play this game. If you don't speak English, then I'm sorry, darling. I don't know why I have all these people on here and they're not giving me a thumbs up. I know because you're coming over here to be nosy to see what the Rasta is doing, and it doesn't have anything to do with none of y'all. Bonjour, Mumad. Bonjour, my darling. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is good. Looking at the real beauty, the true beauty, the natural beauty. Okay, we're going to play a game, right? And it's called Truth or Drink. Now, I got a little bit of Hennessy here. I got a little bit of Hennessy here, and I'm gonna drink a little Mahmoud. And when we do that, you know how it go. Okay, no thumbs up, anyone? Hi, Jamal. What do you want me to try? Hmm? What do you want me to try, Jamal? Have a drink. Calm your nerve. It's not that serious. Have a drink. Have a drink. Yeah, all of you nosy parkers can get lost. Portal, you don't know what this is about? Okay, so you know what you can do. This is my channel and this is what I do over here. Oh, hi darling. It's called Truth or Drink. Now I'm going to give you an example, right? Now, these are the cards, right? These are the cards and this is the box it comes in. And it's called Truth or Drink, right? Now this is happy hour. As you can see here, happy hour. And what you do, a group of your friends, right? You just, play the game. Now, I'm going to give you an example of the game. If you want to answer, you can answer Jamnal Lucas, or you can type a comment. So, for example, what's the most courageous thing you've ever accomplished? Lucas, what's the most courageous thing you've ever accomplished? Lucas, if you want to answer, you can answer, comment. Again, what's the most courageous thing you've ever accomplished? That's a question. Now, if you don't want to answer, you could take a drink, right? And if you do want to answer, you answer. Okay, Lucas, that was your question, darling. You don't want to answer. Okay, let me think. What's the most courageous thing I've ever accomplished? Courageous. Being a nurse. Good. Okay, that's one of the questions. One of you can answer this if you want. What is the furthest lengths you've gone to cheer someone up? What have you done in order to cheer somebody up who needed cheering up? Did you take them out? Did you give them a hug, a kiss? Lucas, have you ever cheered anyone up who needed cheering up? If you did, how did you cheer them up, Lucas? Yeah, this is what we do over here. While others are being messy. Nobody's cheered anyone up. You're a bunch of heartful, hateful, horrible people. You've never cheered anyone up. Wow. Yeah, get lost, you nosy people. The ones who's over here, to see what's going on, where it comes, to you guys, please don't come over here because we're not doing what you're doing. And we're not talking about what you're talking about. And we're not interested in anything that you guys have to say because it's all made up and it's lies. We're not impressed. Fill in the blank. Defend yourself. I don't care if, that's the blank. Now, fill in the blank. I don't care if it's for kids. I will still love it until I die. Which means you don't care what it is. If whatever is for the kids, I will still love it until I die. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Okay. I don't care if ice cream is for kids. I will still love it until I die. That was one of the questions. If there was no barriers to entry, what job do you think you would be amazing at, Lucas? If there was no barriers, right? What job would you think that you would be the best at, Lucas? All right, you need to answer, Lucas, because if you don't, because you're writing everything else, okay, sweetie, and all of that, you need to answer. If there was no barriers to a job, Lucas, what would be one of the jobs you would do? It's called participation, Lucas, and you're here. Those are one of the questions. Yeah. What is your favorite dish that you make in the kitchen? Nobody cooks. Nobody cooks, right? Nobody has a favorite dish. You just want to watch. So watch, because it's good for the viewership, right? Just watch. What's your favorite dish? Anybody have a favorite dish? Or you would be good at, what's that, Law? What's the word there? What's that word? Red pea soup. Okay, very good, Lucas. Red pea soup. That sounds good. Red pea soup. Yeah. I make a wonderful curry chicken and curry goat. I make everything good in the kitchen. It's delicious. It's just wonderful. Yeah, so this is what it's called. Now, this is happy hour, all right? These are very mild, okay? So you need to get your drinks on, because when we go into the other packs, okay. We won't do that one. What positive impact, right? Anyone can answer this. What positive impact do you think you have on other people? What's your positive impact? Do you have a positive impact? Let me see if I can get a better light for the camera. What's your positive impact on people? I know I have a positive impact on people, because when I come live and stuff, I can elevate, educate, edify, and I just try to show how to bring wonderful content, original content, all by yourself without the crowd. Yeah, that's me. And I'm beautiful. Yeah, this is what we do over here. We're not over here to explore the messiness. No, we're not. We're not. Would you take care of a spider for me? Would you take care of a spider for me? What about a cockroach? That's a question. That's the question. What about a cockroach? Right? Okay. No one's answering? Okay, no problem. Right. What's a bad habit you've kicked? These are questions to make you think, right? What's a bad habit you've kicked? Because I don't plan to entangle with the riffraff people on social media. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't want to get caught up in the nonsense, the mess, the talking, the whole heap of nastiness, the whole heap of, Sodom and Gomorrah business. I don't want to get involved. I'm a Rasta and I cannot do it. So all of these people who's encouraging this behavior and who's doing this thing on social media, this Rasta woman don't plan to have no part of the dirty games that these people play in our Jamaican diaspora. It's very dangerous and I don't want any part of the dirty liberty that these people portray on social media. Uno can gwe and leave me alone. Good? Me not there here for views like Uno and popularity contest. And me not there here for people for like me either. Good. What's the most common thing people praise or compliment you for? Well, I get a lot of compliments on my beauty. I get a lot of compliments on my smile. I get a whole lot of compliments on my good body. I get a lot of compliments. I get compliments on the way I speak. I get compliments on having a wonderful voice. I get a lot of compliments. What about you guys? Nobody compliments any of you guys? No one. Okay. I was going to do karaoke tonight, but I said, you know what? I'm tired. Let me wait till tomorrow. What's the best compliment you've ever been given? The best compliment I've ever been given is you have a beautiful voice. I've been given other compliments, but right now that's all I can think of. You have a beautiful voice. You have a beautiful accent. Nobody's ever complimented you guys, I see. Okay, no problem. No problem. If we formed a gang, right? If we formed a gang, what would be the name of our posse? If we had a gang, right? We in the gang, what would you call our gang or your gang? If you had a gang, what would you call it? Let me think. What would I call my gang? Let me spliff there. Oh Lord, where is it? It's gone. Let me think. What would I call my gang? Oh Lord, I've lost my... All right, let's think about that while I try to retrieve my wonderful... Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so if I was in a gang, I would call my gang... I would call my gang something like... Rasta soldiers. Wait, no, I'm trying to think. What would I call my gang? If I had a gang, what would I call the name of our posse? Buffalo Soldiers. I'm a Rasta for life. Gang. Yeah, I'm a Rasta for life gang. You guys don't want to participate too bad because I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Yeah. If I had a gang, it would be named I'm the Rasta for Life gang. As we create our own content. We don't need nobody around here. Good. What's something you're proud of that not too many people know about? Um, what am I proud of? I am proud of that when as a teenager, I'll always remember, being awarded an award, a certification for bringing my school in England, in London, to the third division of the netball championships. And I was the lead player. And the mayor of Lewisham handed me my certification. Yeah, I was a netball star. One of you give me 3 sincere compliments. 3. Anybody here, right? Anyone who's watching, give me 3 sincere compliments. Because y'all ain't participating, but it's too bad because I'm not going nowhere. Anybody want to give me 3 compliments? Mr. Lucas, you want to give me 3 compliments? No? Yes? No? Okay, whatever. I'll have a drink. I'm creating content, original content, original. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever had to ask Google? When was the last time you laughed so hard you cried? I know there's plenty of times that I have laughed so hard until I cried. It's unbelievable. Like when I watch those little TikTok thingies and you see these characters, sometimes when you watch those things, they just make you laugh until you cry. These people have lost their minds on TikTok. All kinds of stuff happens. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing truth or drink. I don't want to do that one. What is the biggest fear you've overcome? Nobody has any fears. No one. Okay. What is the biggest one you've overcome? I can tell you one of them. I can tell you one of my biggest fears, which I've overcome. And that is speaking publicly. Why? Because as a child, I had a very bad speech impediment, stuttering. Even now, you might hear me have a hiccup or two. But as a younger child growing up, I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak at all. All I did was stutter. I've overcome that now. Now I can speak freely and I can speak publicly, and I don't give 2 hoots anymore because now I am not afraid to speak publicly because I've overcome the fear of stuttering. Real talk. Mm-hmm. And that's why I talk so much. Hi, Caribbean honeybee. Yeah, just listen, honey, because I know exactly what's going on. And that's why I'm over here doing what I'm doing. Because I'm not here to run competition with nobody. And I'm playing this, I'm playing the games that everybody else is playing on social media. But I'm doing it differently. That's what I'm doing here right now. Good? And we're not going nowhere. I was going to do karaoke tonight, but I know if I did karaoke tonight, it would have been a wrap. So I'm going to save karaoke for tomorrow. There's a lot of dirtiness going on social media, a lot of talking, a lot of hypocrisy, a lot of Sodom and Gomorrah stuff is going on, and I don't plan to get entertained by any of it. I mean, I mix up and blend up with the dirty people them on social media. So I'll create my own content, and this is what I'm doing. And I don't care who's here, who's not here. I don't business. What's one thing you can start doing to put more beauty back into the world? Nobody has an answer, right? But what I notice is that when it comes to the nastiness and the Sodom and Gomorrahness, everybody's fingers are pressing the keys. Because you guys love the dirtiness and the nastiness. Uno love it, uno love it. I've never seen this before in my life. How the world has got so corrupt, even on social media, that these people don't even realize what they're doing, but they indulge in the dirtiness, the skirmish, the slimy and the dirty Sodom and Gomorrah behavior, and they think it's entertaining. But it is entertaining. It's entertaining to the demons, the heathens, and the pagans who love it. I mean, not they here to indulge in the Sodom and Gomorrah behavior. I'm a Rasta. I cannot encourage that. Romans 1 dictates me not in it. Me can't be in it. Me not want to hear it. Me not want to see it. Who, whatever, right? But right over here, so we're doing our thing, which is truth or drink. Good? So me not in what the people then inner. I'm not into it. I'm not. It's nastiness. I may not deal with that over here. We deal with Rasta things over here. We not deal with Sodom and Gomorrah things. Right. This is what's going on social media. The promotion of Romans 1. This is what's going on now. Me say me sorry for the whole of uno. Me sorry for the whole of uno. Y'all need to go read Romans 1 carefully, slowly, surely. Just read it slowly and carefully. Because the wall I wanna I go down. Good? Alright. So me not plan to go down with Uno. Now, where was we? How many seconds is the ideal hug? When you hug somebody, how long should that hug be for? 30 seconds? 1 minute? A hug, when you hug somebody. Is it brief? Is it quick? Is it what? When I hug somebody, it kind of depends. If you haven't seen the person in a while, then you give them a nice long, I miss you hug, right? If you're greeting somebody, it's just a quick hug. How you doing? And just a quick hug, right? Okay. What is the most comforting sound in the world? It depends on who. It is what it is. Exactly. It depends. Now, what is the most comforting sound in the world? The most comforting sound to you. What is that? You know what I like to hear? That too. I was going to say that too, Caribbean honeybee. Along with silence, I like to hear the rain. I just love to hear the rain go pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter. I just love it. The rain. Love it. It's just beautiful. The rain. What makes you so much fun? Anyone that wanna can answer. What makes me fun is I can make people laugh. I got a good sense of humor. I like to party. I am the life of the party, as a matter of fact. And I make people laugh. That's what makes me fun. Yes it does. What about you? Okay, Angela says, okay, she's saying hello. Okay, cool. All right. If you would live anyone's life, whose would it be? If you had anyone's life that you want to live, whose life would that be? Just, these are things to think about. If you could live anyone's life, whose life would you live? You got to think about that. If you could live anybody's life, whose life would it be? While you're thinking, I'll answer. Thank you, Angela. Um, I, w- I wouldn't want to live anybody else's life. No, 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 no. I love the life that I'm living right now. I don't think there's anyone out there whose life that I would want to live. Because you cannot step into no one's shoes, only your own. So for me, I prefer to live my own life. If I couldn't reach an itch, would you do me a solid and scratch it? Real talk. If I couldn't reach an itch, right? Would you scratch it for me? Those are questions to ask yourself. Would you? If you saw somebody trying to itch something, would you help them, reach the itch? Oh God. I would. I would. I would. You suddenly become wealthy, right? Beyond all your dreams. What do you do with the rest of your life? You just get all this wealth. You just become rich. And you say, wow, what am I going to do now? Oh my Lord, oh my days, I'm so wealthy. What would you do with that newfound wealth? These are things to think about. What would you do if you came into all this money? What would you do with the rest of your life? Those are questions to ask. Boy, I know what I would do. What would I do? You know what I would do? I, w- I would head to Jamaica or Ethiopia, either one. Ethiopia, Jamaica, one of the two. One of the two. And I would start building me a nice little mansion somewhere, either place, Ethiopia and Jamaica, as a matter of fact, because I'm rich. So I have to think about money. So I'd make me a nice little mansion in Jamaica, somewhere up in the hills. And then I would go to Ethiopia and I would build me a nice little mansion over there, Soto. And I would furnish them out all neat, nice and pretty. And I would jump from Jamaica to Ethiopia. Just boop bop, boop bop, boop bop. Yes, I would. I'd be living the life. What? I'd be in Jamaica going to dance halls and yeah. Then I go to Ethiopia for some peace and quiet. Ah, yeah. So anywho, what smell takes you back to childhood? Like what aroma, like what smell do you remember that brings you back to childhood? I remember in England, right? The smell of semolina. Oh my goodness, the way they made that for breakfast in school. Oh, I always remember that. It's just so I just loved it. Yeah, seriously. No. If dogs and their owners are supposed to have matching personalities, what type of dog should I get? Come on, guys, be nice. If you was gonna match me with a dog, what kind of dog would you match me with? Don't be scared. Come on. Nobody don't want to answer? Whatever. Okay. What album have you spun the most times? Now be honest. You can consult. You know what? It is what it is. A Doberman. You or me? Oh, I remember. A Doberman. You know you got jokes. You know you got jokes, right? You know you got jokes, right? It is what it is. Oh, 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 oh. I got your Doberman. Anywho, what's your favorite snack? What's my favorite snack? My favorite snack is, I love cheesecake. I don't like snacks, but I like cheesecake. So anywho, so we completed happy hour, right? So this is where you get toasty and roasty. Yeah, this is happy hour. So now we've done our little happy hour thingy. We had a couple of drinks in us. Now we're gonna go to on the rocks, right? We're gonna go to on the rocks, right? On the rocks. Thank you. It is what it is. I love you, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Oh yeah, we gangster. Us Dobermans. Yes, we is. Okay, true tar drink. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now we're going to on the rocks. Come on, let's go on the rocks. On the rocks. On the rocks. Okay. I like this game. All right. When was the last time that you thought you might die? No one's had an experience where they thought they might die. Well, let me tell you mine. This is very short, but let me tell you. Because it happened, but I didn't think I was going to die because my faith is like so strong that, Anywho, so I went to go get some. So I asked my friend to drop me over to the people them place. He was parked outside in a truck. I went inside and there were two guys at the door. So they said if I was going, I said, yeah, I'm just waiting for homeboy. And them say, aye. But I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything of it. I just figured, So anyway, when homeboy came to the door, they pulled out what they had to pull out and they grabbed me and and they grabbed him and they proceeded into the yard with me. I walked. They said, no worry, everything all right. Nobody now get hurt. I said, Lord help me, Father. So when we got inside, then pushed the youth in the room or wherever, and his friends and everybody was in there. Me all on to Imuma, who was like, what happened? What's going on? What happened? And me say, me start call out Selassie I. Near me start call upon Selassie I. I wouldn't stop calling on Selassie I's name. I got the mother and me just wouldn't stop. Me say, Selassie I guide and protect guide. Selassie I guide and protect guide. Selassie I guide and I wouldn't stop saying it. I wouldn't stop saying it. I wouldn't stop saying it. That's why I'm here today. So when they were leaving, do you know when they were leaving? They had the nerve to come up to me and the mama. That's why me squeeze her tight now. Me say, oh Lord, this is it. Real talk. And they tap me on my head like them are some priest. I said, but it's all right. It's all right, man. It's all right. Yes, that's when I thought. That's when I thought it was over for me. Other than that, childbirth is the next thing where you think you're going to die. As a woman, oh, if you. Childbirth is the nearest thing. Childbirth is the nearest thing to death. Having a baby. Only a woman would know that. That was the first one. Okay. What's a habit, a compulsion, or relationship you wish you could quit? These are things to think about, right? Those are questions to think about. What is a habit, a compulsion, or relationship you wish you could quit? I can be very compulsive sometimes. Like when I get money, I just start spending like crazy. That's, I'm very compulsive when it comes to money. I spend it so it's gone. But a habit I smoked, cigarettes, but I've cut down to, I would say, one cigarette will last me 2 days. Seriously, one cigarette. Yeah. I haven't had one all day today. Not one. No answers, nobody. Okay. How long did it take you to get over your last ex? And what or how did you get over it? Are you actually over it? These are questions. So how long did it take you to get over your ex, if you have one? Now, back in the day, when you're dating and so forth, you might have, several occasions where you've broken up with others. And you can always remember the ones that was very hurtful. If you think about it, you could go back and say, that mother. Or you could be like, it broke my heart. Me said the boy broke my heart, There's always that somebody that you can go back and say, what, if I ever see her, I get, yeah. So, you can go back and you can revisit those feelings. If I killed somebody, would you help me cover it up? Real talk. It's a question. It's a question. Yeah. If I kill somebody, would you help me cover it up? Come on, answer me. If me did do somebody something, you would have helped me cover it up, or you would report me to the cops? Which one? No answer? Bunch of cowards. That's why I'm a Doberman. That's why I'm a Doberman. That's why I'm gangster. Thank you. It is what it is. Have you ever been in love? 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 Someone to make you feel alright and keep you satisfied. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever been in love? Have you ever been in love? Get out of here. You know you have. And how do you know you've been in love? How do you know that you're in love? It's true. It's things to think about. Questions to ask yourself. How do you know that you're in love? Have you ever been in love? And how do you know that you're in love with anyone? It's good questions to ask. Will we be friends in 10 years, guys? Do you think we'll be friends in 10 years? What do you think? Do you think? It is what it is, oh hell. Do you think we'll be friends, guys, in 10 years? Think about it. I mean, we are social media friends, right? In a way. It would be nice to know that within 10 years, that we on I'm a Rasta for life, that we're still engaging with each other as we get older. Because in 10 years, boy, am I going to be old. But then again, you never know. I might just look just as beautiful as I look now. Right? Because if I look like this now, 10 years, I might look like I'm 20. Can you imagine? In 10 years, I might look like I'm bloody 26. So do you think we'll be, friends, social media friends, 10 years from now? What do you think? Will we be alive 10 years from now? Will there be a world 10 years from now? Those are things to ask yourself. So, in another 10 years, guys, right, do you think we will all be friends if we're around? No answers? Oh, you know what? But you know what? I don't want to be your friend either. In 10 years from now, I don't want to be none of y'all friends because none of y'all ain't answer, which means no, you don't think so. So you know what? I don't think we're going to be friends either. How you like those apples? You bunch of cowards. Have you ever pooped yourself as an adult? It's a question. It's a question. It's a question. Have you ever pooped yourself as an adult? It's just a question. You can either take a drink or you can't tell the truth. Which one? So if you don't want to tell the truth, then you take a drink. How many kids is too many kids? How many will you have or have? So how many kids is too many kids? Anybody want to answer? um well, you got to be fruitful and multiply. According to the Lord, you have to be fruitful and multiply. So in respect to him, it's up to you. Right? So how many kids is too many? How many will you have? It's up to you, guys. It's up to you. The Lord says to be fruitful and multiply. So you just decide how many you want to have. Ah. That was a good one. Have you ever been fired? Campo de Jose Enos. Have you ever been fired, Jose? Has anybody ever fired you off the chopper ando? Vamos. Hasta luego. Have you ever been fired? Me either. Oh no, wait. Yes, I did when I was in Texas. One time I was fired and it was it was somebody else's error that I paid for. That's the only time I remember ever being fired. And that was many moons ago. That was like around in 2009. Yeah, I'll never forget that. It was very unjust. But, yeah, one time I remember that. First time. First. I've never been fired before. And I went to Texas and got fired. Living in New York for how long? Take me backside, go at Texas for go work, and me end up with the redneck them, and they find it in such pleasure to fire you. The redneck them over there, so. Bright, good nurse like a me. Real talk, okay. Yeah, so. Is there anything... Hi, Anita, baby. Is there anything that you miss about your last serious ex? Is there anything you miss about your last ex that you could think about? These are things to think about. Because we all have exes, man and woman. And you all be thinking about your exes sometimes. Don't be playing. And so what is it that you all be thinking about when it comes to the ex? You lie, Anita. You have to lie about no. Lie. We've all thought about our exes. I wonder what happened to Tom Jones. I wonder what happened to him. A long time, I wonder if he's all right. I remember him. I had liked Tom. Yeah, please, come on, stop it. You know you have. You know we have. Man and woman, wanna think about on the exes. Good and, bad ways. It doesn't matter. You still think about them. Me never want to see him ever again in life. Do you think you're happier or sadder than the average person? This is something to think about and to answer. Do you think you're happier or sadder than the average human being? And why? These are questions to explore. Right now, I know I'm happier than the average human being. I know I am. I'm not sadder. For what reason? No, I'm not. I'm happier. Inner and outer, I'm more happier than sadder. Because if you're sadder, then you're going to go into a depressive mode. And I don't plan to get depressed by nobody off or on social media. No, I'm not. That's why. Good. So I plan for nobody drive me crazy on social media where I am now completely depressed and I don't know what's going on in life. No, it's not going to happen. So that's why I'm doing this. Do you have any scars? I do. I have a scar on my finger right here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see. I have a scar right there, right? Now, what had happened was in England, I will always remember this. I was opening a can of condensed milk. And my finger went right into the open part. The blade, it went, oh, Lord. Yeah, so yes. So when I do my passport thingy, I put that I have a scar on my right index finger. When was the last time you lied to anyone? Come on, you social media hounds. When was the last time that you guys lied to anyone? Because you guys tell lies every day on social media. Every one of uno pan who's up there making a mess and this whole heap of debauchery, the whole of uno tell lie. Every last one of uno is a bunch of liars. So y'all can't answer this question. I don't know if you guys are over here, the liars. I'm just saying. Uh-huh. Bunch of liars. It is what it is. What type of person have you always wanted to date, but never had the chance? Yeah, what kind of person did you want to date, but you've never had the chance to date them? That's something to think about, because if you've ever had, if you've wanted to, now could be the time where you should pursue that. But you've never had the chance. You've always liked somebody and wanted to date them, but you've never gotten that opportunity to do it. A lot of people go through that. A lot of people, they like somebody, but they just don't get the opportunity to meet them. They don't get the chance. How do you make that happen? What are your insecurities and how do they manifest in your daily life? You got a lot of people who have a lot of insecurities. They become anxious. They have anxiety. And all of that is based on being insecure. Anxiety. You and I are dating. What's going to break us up? These are things to think of, because when you're in a relationship and things go sour, you got to think of a reason why you're going to break up with this person. Or there's got to be a reason why you're breaking up with the person. So guys, in a relationship, you might enter into, what would you say would be a breakup thing for you? Let me think. For me, it would be to find out that you're cheating. That's all. That's it for me. If I find out that you're cheating, it's a wrap. That's it. Yeah, that's me. It's not going to happen. Because if you have a need to go out there, then something's wrong with me, or whatever it is, or with you. Because it don't necessarily have to be me. It could be you with the issue. Good. Have you ever dated a friend's ex? Have you ever wanted to? I wish one who know would. Yes, Caribbean honeybee, lies and disrespect. Yeah, that's a good reason to broke up with somebody. Have you ever dated a friend's ex? I could never be with a friend. I could never have a friend and be with her ex-man. Me? No, sir. But you got some dirty women who will do that. You got some dirty ass women just to prove a point that they will there with your ex and just feel happy about it. Oh yes, there is. No shame. No what? Me if you got there with somebody you there with? No, we're not doing that. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. Have a little dignity. I hate that. That's the worst thing we eat ever. Thank you, Caribbean honeybee. Right, Anita? Every time I hear of it, it makes me sick. Oh, you could there with one of your friend, ex-man. How? Why would you do this? But in our Jamaican culture, we know all that go, right, ladies? We know how that got already. No shame, no nothing. Not just Jamaican culture, but but when Jamaican. But in all cultures, it happens. Not just the Jamaican culture. There's a lot of dirty woman out of yard. And they're with everybody, including your ex. Nastiness. That's a question. It's right here. Look. Yeah. Mm. If we were to meet for the first time today, would we be friends? Caribbean Honeybee, Anita, and them. If we were to meet today, do you think we would be friends? Like if we was just to meet up and stuff. What do you think? Do you think we would be friends? I think we would. Because we're not messy. That way we're not, we're not, blabbermouths and, people that want to, find out stuff and report it back on social media. Well, I went to meet Caribbean Honeybee and we went to McDonald's and let me tell you how she looked and what she did and do. And me and Anita, that Anita, oh my God, I thought she was pretty, but oh Lord, she's not in real life. Oh my God. And blah, blah, blah. This is what you guys do? You make friends with people, pretend you're friends with everybody, and then now you see what goes on. Everybody's secret out the door. Meeting up behind closed doors, and secret meetings, and all of these things. So when they met up, they said it's right here. I'm not making it up. I know Anita, baby. I know, baby. I know Caribbean Honeybee. I know we would have fun because we know how to have fun without it being scandalous. And we wouldn't be talking about these people either. We have lives. I mean, we might do a little chit-chat, but nothing to say, well, me I'll go record her, let me get off the phone so me can record Caribbean Honeybee to see what she has said. Let me take out my phone because Anita's calling me and I want to get her on, recordings just in case she says something that I could play back. These people are mental. And you want to have friends with them? You want to keep friends with them? Me not chat to you on the phone. We have to do Morse code or we got to do the thing. No texting, no voice recording. We have to do Morse code. And then you figure it out. Good? All right, then. No chattings to a thing. Right. Who know? I'm afraid I want a Morse code. Sorry. Tell us about your last breakup talk. You know that breakup talk? Baby, I want to chat to you about something. What do you want to talk about? I want to chat to you about something. We have to talk. Look, I'm cooking dinner. Yes, Anita Clark. I knew you would, Anita. Only Anita gets the dry humor, Anita, she knows what I'm doing. It's not everybody. That's why I love Anita, because she gets the humor. Yes, Anita, Morse code, okay? That's why I love Anita. She's just fantastic. Her brain is good. It's funny when you think about it. Morse code. Anita. Then Anita taps back. I'll be like, hi. Then be like, what the hell going on? Yes, we are chatting Morse code. We're tired of uno. Anita. All right, Rasta. You get, okay. Okay, Anita, me get you. Okay, good. Good? Nobody know what we are chat about. Right. We better do that. Or we can start doing emojis. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a live on emojis only. Anybody steals this idea, you guys know it came from the Rasta first, and they're a bunch of copycats, and that's it. So we're going to do an emoji live. We're only going to communicate in emojis and see if we can figure it out. That's going to be a good one. Anybody me see with it, me know say on a T-fit. From me I go copyright it, so on a T-fit. So we're going to learn now how to do the emoji thing. We're going to communicate only in emoji until we get tired. Good. That's a good game to play, you know. Just do only emojis. Then we try to read what the people there might say by the emojis. That's a good game. Mm-hmm. What is the weirdest way that you've ever earned money, and how much did you get? What is the weirdest? What did I do once and I made some money for it? But it was so crazy. I can't remember, but I know I did something. I know I did something. It was weird. Yeah, but yes, I can answer yes to that. That I have. I've done a weird thing to get some money. Mm-hmm. Have you ever stolen anything? What and why? Real talk, I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. It's right here. I think I'll take a drink. It's called Truth or Drink. So I took a drink. Oh, the movie's finished. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Okay, so let's just put this on because we're just... Oh, Lord. Where is it? Yeah, so I just took a drink, which means I'm not going to answer that question. If we were dying of thirst, just think, these are things to think about. If we were dying of thirst, how would we ration the last bottle of water between all of us? Think about it. We dying of thirst, and we got one bottle of water. How are we going to ration that one bottle of water amongst us? What are we going to do? Because this is where people start getting crazy, right? Because you got one bottle of water, we dying of thirst, and we got to ration it. So how are we doing this? Somebody come up with some ideas. Well, with me, it would be each person gets a capful. One cap. To just moisten your mouth. That would be how I would have to do it. One cap per person. A cap of water. Good. Anybody else got any ideas? Nobody have any answers. Only would just dry up. You know what, creator? Okay, the young one is here. The YouTube stud is here. Creator. Yeah, the young pimp. Valedictorian, he's here. He's making his presence known. Oh yeah, that one right there. That's the stud. Creator. Listen to his words. Look, listen to him. You see the words he uses? I'm old enough to be his mother. You see how he addresses me? If Carlos was here in Kufim in his head back. This is why Carlos, I feel I treat him so. He's a young stud and he thinks me and him is age. Instead I keep. You can imagine it is what it is. And him over here I talk about baby. Him bright. What would you never ever want my help with, Creator? It's a question. It's a question, darling. Oh, okay, baby. He's giving us all that water. Creator, babes. Creator. What would you never, ever want my help with, Creator? It's a question, darling. Look. Look. It's a question, babe. You think you could answer that, sweetheart? Think you could answer that, Creator? What would you never, ever want my help with? Because you're not a keep, so, you know. Creator, loving you. Loving me? Okay, Creator. Look at this one, babes. Look. After you're loving me, Creator, if you were to kill me, how would you do it? How would you do it, Creator? Would you tie me up and strangle me? Just asking for a friend. We're waiting for your answer, Creator. We're playing a game. So it's either your answer or your drink. It's called truth or drink. He's not going to answer because he wouldn't kill me. Okay, this is very heavy one here, so let's get into it. How often do you think Romeo and Juliet? Wait. Didn't they cut their wrists or something? I don't remember how Romeo and Juliet went out. I don't remember. They cut their wrist, their neck, they hanged themselves, something. I can't remember. It was Romeo and Juliet. I know Caribbean Honeybee. You know what, Creator? Whatever. How often do you think about your own death? How and when do you suspect it will happen? Oh, they drank poison. Really, Creator? Really? I'm going to drink some poison for you? For you? Man, get out of here. I ain't drinking no poison for you, Creator. You going to drink that by yourself. So we are not going out like Romeo and Juliet. No, we are not. Don't poison themselves. You're right. And foaming at the mouth and all of that. Ew. No. Now, do you think of your death? I mean, do you think of how you're going to die, when, why, whatever? Does any? Of course you all do. You all do. Yes, you do. All of us do. But what you guys got to remember too, that some of us might not see death. You just never know. That's based on your faith, of course. But some of us might not see death. That's about personal hygiene. I don't want to do that. I can't ask that question. All right, yeah, that's about relationships. Describe a time where you really disappointed someone. Have you ever disappointed anyone? And if you did you earn their trust back? Because when you disappoint someone, it's very hard for them to trust you again, because they feel like you're going to disappoint them. But this is what humans being do. We disappoint all the time. And that's why you've got to put your trust and your faith in who? The Creator. Who is the smallest person here? Well, you know I am. So that's the answer right there. Good. Moving right along. Hi, Ingrid. I'm glad you guys agree. If you found out that I was embezzling money from work, would you rat me out? Would you tell on me if you found out that I was taking money from the job and stuff and you knew about it? Would you rat me out? Would you go tell somebody? Butterbee says, do you pet furry dog toes? Ingrid's here, so it's over for you. I'm sorry, Ingrid's here, so I couldn't get to answer. What was the last time you spoke to your ex? Be honest. Stop. Don't tell lies. When was the last time you spoke to your ex? A month ago? A year ago? 3 years ago? Think about it. Things to ask yourself. When was the last time you speak to Andre, that dirty bungle? Let me think now. Oh, it's been a year I haven't spoken to that piece. It can go both ways. Welcome to Andre. Long time I not hear from Andre. Me and him did broke up, but we did broke up, but he did nice, he did nice. Now, when you do, is there any tension? Would you, give your ex a call to say, well, how you doing? 10 minutes ago, he won't. Ingrid's a hot girl. She said 10 minutes ago, he won't leave her alone. Having those telephone calls behind the scenes, huh, Ingrid? You keep it up. You keep it up, Ingrid. Keep it up. Now, Ingrid, what's the time when you let... Oh, that's the one you was married to, because I was about to say, you better fix that one up. Of course he's not going to leave you alone if you've been married to him for 13 years. You broke his heart. The man can't forget you. So where you going to broke up with him for? And broke his heart? No, sir. Hi, the prince. We're talking to Ingrid because she broke the man's heart. She's been married to him for 13 years. He won't leave her alone. She keeps calling. He keeps calling her. And she broke up the man's heart in her pieces. Then she's saying she just spoke to him 10 minutes ago. He won't leave her alone. You think it's funny. Heartbreaker. Heartbreak Motel, Ingrid. Thank you, the prince. Now, what's the problem that you let go on too long before you addressed it? Because, sometimes we have these issues and we put them off and we put them off. You don't want to deal with it. What is the longest time that you said, you know what? I got to handle the situation before it gets out of hand? Because we got a tendency of doing these things, pulling off. So how long was it? Me, I like to nip things in the bud. It might take a day or two, but I got to nip it in the bud. I got to get it off my chest. I can't. That's me. I just got to... Okay. Do you think that you're more prone to addiction? That was not funny. I cannot breathe. Do you think you're more prone to addiction than other people? Either way, how do you know? Cheers. I think I answered that question. I cannot. Oh, God. No, sir. And yes, I can tell you, yes, I am. Okay? Good. So we're doing. No, I'm not drunk. The Prince, you know what? You know what? As a matter of fact, if I am Mr. Prince, right? This game is called Truth or Drink. So don't be jealous because you can't have a drink. Don't be jealous, boo boo. This is what happens when you guys cannot afford things. And as a matter of fact, this is empty. Look. But I have a little drop. It's not my fault that you can't buy stuff like this. So don't come over here and talk about anyone's drunk. There's nobody drunk over here. You're just jealous. We're playing a game. And this is what you guys do because nobody now look pan uno. That's how we do it. Adrian, darling. Of course you can, sweetheart. Of course you can. Good. Thank you, Ingrid. So this is how we get rid of them because they're haters, because they're trying to see why is it nobody is looking at them. And we're just playing a game. A wonderful game. Yeah, so I do think I'm more prone to addiction, as you can see. And they don't like when you keep it real. They want to just come now and put a wedge in it, put a wedge. No, we're not doing this over here. This is what we're doing over here. We're being original and we are play a game and we're not being like you guys in your Sodom and Gomorrah atmosphere. What's the meanest thing you've ever seen me do? And you guys have seen me do some mean stuff on social. Or may we'll tell you off. Is there a limit to what you would do for the right amount of money? That's, one thing to ask yourself. What is your limitations? If you were getting money, is there a limit, like, on how you would attain that money? Would you kill for the money? Would you, sell your soul for the money? What would you do to get this money? What's your worst coping mechanism? And what's your defense mechanism? You got coping mechanisms and they're called defense mechanisms, right? So what's your coping mechanism? You have to think about that. And your defense mechanism. What kind of mechanism do you use to defend yourself? And what do you do? What do you use in order to cope? Questions to be asked. That's what we do here on I'm a Rasta for Life. When was the last time you cried? The last time I cried 2 days ago, I was watching 21 Bridges. And while I was watching that movie about the corruption of the police departments, there was a part in the movie where, the black youth was giving up himself to Homeboy. And because the police corruption thingy was so corrupted, the partner of the other black police officer, detective, wherever, when he was giving up himself now, that's where she shot him on the tree. And me said the thing hurt me, you see, man, when me see that. Me said the thing just hurt me. And he had these computer drives. I knew he was going to die though, because he had these computer drives, and the computer drives was going to prove the corruption in the police department. Me say when she shot the boy, you say I cry. It just hurt me to know, say he was giving up himself to say, well, okay, entrust the policeman, and the police, the detective is going to help him, and the woman just shot him right now in belly. Me said the thing hurt me, you see, man. Anyway, 21 Bridges, excellent movie. So yeah, that was 2 days ago. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I cried. I bawled. Do you think I have a dominant or submissive personality? Come on, guys. You know the answer to this. Because I'm dominant. Okay, so okay. Okay. Okay, so we completed kind of on the rocks. That's why I'm drinking, because while you judgmental people are here, the game is called On the Rocks, right? But you don't have no imagination, right? You guys, you warp-minded people, you don't know how to relax and chill and have a good time. Now, the next one we're going to do is extra dirty. I had to pick out these cards because they're very raunchy, and I cannot ask all of these raunchy questions, even though I know you guys would like it. If we were stuck on a desert island, would we become lovers? Anyone can answer. Real talk. It's a question. Just look at me, right? Just look at me, right? Just look at me. Now, if we was on a, deserted island, do you think we'd be, do you think we'd be lovers? So wait, no answer, yes, no, nothing. You know what, whatever. Me no want una either. Good, me no want none of una either. No, we would not be lovers. The whole of una, no, we wouldn't. Hmm. Really? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So that's no? All right. Me no like una either. Me no care. I wouldn't want none of y'all either. Y'all don't want me, I don't want y'all. That's it. Good. Where's the strangest place you've ever had sex? Ingrid? Caribbean honeybee? Anybody? Ingrid is an idiot. Light the spliff, light the chalice, make me smoke it in a Buckingham Palace. Ingrid ain't got no sense. Okay, you don't want to answer that? Okay, good. Do you think you have more or less sex than your next door neighbor? Think about it. Think about it. Your next door neighbor. Do you think you have more action going on? Or does your next door neighbor? Creator, in the bush, in the bush. Ingrid said she's done it in the bush. Okay. Caribbean honeybee, she's sending emojis. Here she go. You know what? You know what? What she? Caribbean. I can't read the emojis. Oh God. Oh, this is gonna be fun. No, you're not. No, you're not, Ingrid. You know you did it in the bush. You know you did. You a bush girl. Who's dating your friend, Ingrid? Ingrid. Wait, Nico. Stoners, please. He says, way less. LOL. She's dating my friend. Oh, Ingrid. Ingrid, are you? In the bush. In the bush. In the bush. Ingrid and Stoner's friend is in the bush. This is how the comments get misinterpreted, right? This is how the comments get all freaked up because you're like, wait a minute. Did he say that she's dating his what? And she says she's in the bush? What the? We know it's not true. That was funny. Okay. Oh, that was funny. Okay. Ingrid and Stoners. Are you more of a top, a bottom, or versatile? Or do these labels not apply to you? So, are you more of a toppy or a bottomy? Meaning, do you prefer to be on top? Or are you versatile? Listen to this one. Ingrid, you know what? You too hot for me, Ingrid. That's why homeboy keep calling you every 10 minutes. Listen to what you saying on top. Do you hear her? Medical Association. Ingrid. Yeah, because, you know, guys, they like when you're on top. You know, they always like that stuff. God. Who's this? O'Neill. Hi, sweetheart. We missed you, O'Neill. We're having fun. Um, oh, okay. Do you see yourself committing to one sexual partner for the rest of your life? Ingrid got company. Nope. Stoners, why you say that? Why you so... Okay. Marriage, right? It's a commitment. Thank you, O'Neill. Marriage is a commitment, right? So if you're married to somebody, you're saying that, where is it? That you wouldn't be committed to that one sexual partner. Stoners, come on, stop it. No, but I'm saying, right? Marriage, right? That's where you would be committed to having, but then even then, the commitment is gone because, you know, people cheat in marriages, so no. So is it hard for you to commit, anyone to commit to one sexual partner for a lifetime? There's a lot of people who have. Older people who's been married for years, even though the man might have went out there or whatever, unbeknownst to the woman. But as you know, she gets elderly, she most probably just has only had her husband in mind. As you know, they get older and older and older. Now the man, he's different. He can move around more. Yeah, Ingrid? Yeah. So it's hard, even, you know, it's a hard thing to commit to. I mean, I can commit to one person once everything is just nice and wonderful and just, you know, everything's perfect. You know? But then if, you know, something goes wrong in the relationship, you lose, that, need to be committed. Real talk. But that's exactly it. Stoners. Some people are not into the commitment to get married and say, I'm going to settle down, because then you got people who walk in a marriage and, wifey don't want you to go out. She don't want you to hang out. She don't want you to do nothing. She just wants you to be home. Hubby, he don't want his wife going out, hanging out, partying with her friends, blah, 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 whatever it is, because they don't know how to coexist together where you can enjoy those things with each other and be in a committed relationship. Too many people got too many hang-ups, and you don't know it until you get into the relationship, and then you see these people go, no, I can't, I gotta go because you got too many issues going on. This is what happens. Thank you, O'Neill. So it's very hard for you to say that you want to get married and be committed, because you don't know the person you're marrying. You do want to be committed, but then things start happening and you're like, you know what, I'm out. It's true. Okay. Are you a good kisser? Infinite. Exactly. You understand, stoners? That's what I'm talking about. Random. Just random. A random act. And it just messes up everything. Because then you lose trust for the person. This one, Ingrid, she gonna ask her ex. Are you a good kisser? I know I'm a good kisser. Look at these lips. What, stoners? Stoners, yeah. Oh. What would it take for you to sleep with someone you're not physically attracted to? You got to think about that one. You kiss like Norbit. You know what, stoners? You know what? Search the image, right? The imagery. Right. Now, what would it take for you to sleep with somebody who you're just not physically attracted to? What would it take? Hi, Arlene. Drugs. Creator said drugs. Give me a Molly. I can't do it. That's me. I can't. I can't. I just can't. No, 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 no. If I'm not physically attracted to you, I'm not coming nowhere near you. What? No, 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 no. It's just not going to happen. I'd have to be drunk because I'm just not going to do it. True, real talk. Drunk, under the influence, unconscious, something, but no. Some do it for money, which is true, David. So, no, no, I can't. I have to be physically attracted to you. Be like, yeah, I got it. But no, no. I'm not going to push myself. No, 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 no. Well, okay. If you had money, like you was rich or something, that would be physically attractive to me. Right? Even if you ain't physically attractive, but knowing there's some moolah there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. See? It says, how often are you intoxicated when you have sex? That would have to be because you ain't physically attracted to the individual. No. So this is the dirty part of the game. When you live in the oh, you're in the old age home, right? What's the name? What's the nickname that they gonna give you? What's that sexy nick? What's the sexy nickname they're gonna give you in the nursing home as you get older? Let me think. Granny. I'm trying to think of something for me. Wait. Um. Um. Loosey goosey. Yeah. Loosey goosey. There go Loosey goosey over there. Lucy! Loosey goosey! I don't want to think about it. I don't. I don't. Ain't no way. There go Loosey Goosey over there. I can't. I don't want to think about it. I don't. No, I'm not going there. In the wheelchair too? No, thank you. That was funny. Oh God. Okay, so that's the end of that. I had to split up the cards because the questions they was asking, I don't think I could ask all those questions. That was the extra dirty. Where's the other cards? Okay, now the last one is the last call, right? Last call. This is a good game to play at home with your friends and stuff, but you could get more raunchy at home because it's more private, and you and your friends and stuff. It's a really good game. Do you see us as equals? Do you see us as equals? Yes or no? I know, right? It's good. It's really good. No, honestly, I love this game. That's why I play it. But do you see us as equals? I see us as equals. Me, the Rasta, I see you guys as equals to me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you. Do I? All right. Okay, do I often seem like I'm being fake? Real talk. Seriously. Oh, thanks, Ingrid. There's a question, look. Okay. I try not to be fake. Oh. If you were interested in someone, is there anyone out there who would tell them something to change their mind about you? And what would it be that they would tell them about you? That they would say, you know what, me think I'm gonna make this year one pass. So what is it that somebody would tell a man about you or a woman about you that would make them change their mind about pursuing you? There's a lot of people out there like that. They'll see that someone like you, or somebody's, and they'll go tell them some yin yang nonsense just because either they want you themselves, right, man or woman, or they don't want you to be with this person because the person will uplift you and whatever the situation. So there's people out there like that. Thank you, David. Ingrid, we know you straightforward and we know you miserable. Oh, yes, we do. Have you ever harassed anyone online? Do you think they deserved it? Well, from what I see going on these YouTube streets, me never see so much harassment in all of my days. Me never see so much harassment in all of my days on social media that me have to run figure take cover because me no want nobody come harass me on social media. The amount of harassment going on is unbelievable. I wouldn't say I've harassed anyone on social media other than if you come for me, I'm coming for you, and that's it, right? I'm not going to continue on and on and on for years and years and years. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll come for you, and that's the end of it. I'm not going to hold on to it forever and harass you on social media. For what reason? This is what's going on now. No, we're mature adults. We're not supposed to be engaging in this kind of behavior where you're harassing people for whatever reason. No, I'm not doing it. Me will tell you about your worry, what's it not? And keep it moving. If you come for me again, then me I gotta tell you again, and that's the end of it. But me now if go on and on and no, I'm not doing it. It's called harassment. And people harass people on social media every day, and we get to see it every day. As I'm speaking now, we know that's happening. Real talk. Would you hire me? If you was a boss, right? And would you hire me? Would you give me a job? Arlene said no. No, I know you didn't say no, Arlene. Arlene said no, yes. Thank you, Arlene. If I was in a relationship, or if you was in a relationship with somebody that one of your friends hated, how would you feel if they told you that they didn't like this individual? Do you think they should tell you or have an opinion? Because there's a lot of people who are with people that other people don't like. And as much as you tell them, a personal assistant, David, and as much as you tell them that I don't like her or him, there's something about him or her I don't like, I know you like them, but you know what, I don't know, I can't. But a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like for you to tell them that who they're with, you don't like them. They don't like it. And I suppose that's because they want to find out themselves rather than you telling them. But then we don't want them to go through that issue. But you know how that is. Have you ever hurt someone on purpose? These are things to ask yourself. Have you purposefully hurt someone on purpose because you wanted to hurt them? A lot of people do that. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people. Hurt people. Do you think you've overachieved or have you underachieved in life? How do you feel? Do you feel that you've overachieved or do you have feelings of underachievement? These are things to explore. I've achieved a lot. I'm not an underachiever. No, I'm not. I'm not an underachiever. I like to achieve things. What was that? What was that, puffer fish? So it's good to be overachieved to a point, but to be an underachiever is not. No. That means you're stagnant. Is there anyone there who you are embarrassed to be seen with? Think about it. Is there anyone that you know that you're embarrassed to be seen with? That you don't want to be seen with them, even though you and them is cool, but when you don't want to. Do you know anyone like that? These are things to ask yourself. Do you know anyone at all that you're embarrassed to be seen with? My advice for lazy people is to get motivated. It's called motivation. And to get energized. They're lacking motivation. Lazy people aren't motivated, right? They have no motivation. Real talk. Ingrid, I can't with you, Ingrid. Ingrid right there, she's a Debbie Downer. Ingrid, she's the biggest Debbie Downer ever. Now, what advice do people give you, but you just don't want to hear it? Come on, guys. Come on. You know some advices people give you, and you don't want to hear it. Left him! Me not tell you if you left the man all long now. Leave her. She a hoe. It's true. There's a lot of advices that people give us, and we don't want to hear it. You're going to be sorry if, we don't want to hear it. If you don't listen to me, you're going to regret. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. You should get married. You think so, David? You want to marry me, David? Creator. Yeah, so there's a lot of advices, but there's people who don't want to hear the advice. It could be good advice, they look at it as being good or bad or whatever. They don't want to hear it. And a lot of people need to hear it, but they don't. Real talk. What's the most amount of money you would lend me? What's the most amount of money you would lend anyone? Hmm? What is What would be Creator said $0. ZXL 250. What is a lesson you have learned that you would describe as unique to you in a sense that no one else would have experienced it? Okay. Um, a lesson in life. I remember as a child in England, in London, we used to play these little games where we would hide under the bed. And I was hiding under the bed because, we were playing a game. But I actually fell asleep, right? And I dozed off. And when I did doze off, I remember seeing Christ, right? Just there with his hands open, right? Just there, right? And I always remembered that as a dream. And I was like, and I was a little girl then. And I said, wow, okay. So when I came to America, I was going to private school and we had nuns. And I remember, Sister Kathleen. I said, Sister Kathleen, I had a dream about Jesus. And she's looking at me. And you know what she said to me? Wow, do you know what she asked me? And I will never forget this. She asked me, what color was he? And that taught me something. That lesson that I got, it taught me something. It taught me to seek and you shall find. Nobody's going to lend me any money. Creator said no. Okay, Tatlin said no. Tatlin said, you're welcome, ZXL 250. Yeah. So when I remember that, I was a young girl at the time, and I would try to figure out, why would she ask me that question? A nun, a white nun. She said to me, and what color was he? I didn't answer her. I didn't answer her. Good. Okay, there. And that's one of the things that I've always remembered as a child. And as I get closer to the Creator and the Father, I get to see, I get to see why. Thank you, because if I'm telling you something about Christ, what does color have to do with it? Because you didn't get that dream? Because you didn't get it. I did, right? As a little girl. So because you didn't get that vision or dream, you feel upset that a black child is telling you this? Thank you, ZXL250. Why you say that, Calvin Dick? Why you say but no Christ? Why you say that? You can't say stuff like that. It's not good. When you say no Christ, it's not good. You cannot deny the Son and accept the Father. It's not going to work. It doesn't matter how you break it down. Because in him, he is well pleased. Always remember that. Big Slim, Lambeth Green, and that was Lambeth. So yeah, you cannot accept the Father without the Son. It's impossible. It cannot happen. So yes, there will be Iesos to Christos all over, and that's basically it. You or nobody now met me deny the Christ. Rasta or wherever it is. We just watched Sunday School. Did you not watch Sunday School today? Go watch the live and you will see what we were talking about. Nobody on this earth is going to make me, the Rasta, deny Iesos de Christos. Good? All right. All the time, he is good. If you do something you know is wrong, but don't get caught, do you keep doing it? I'm fine, Tommy. So you can do something right, and you know it's wrong. And because you haven't gotten caught, are you going to keep doing it? This is where ethics comes in. Ethics. You know it's wrong, but you keep doing it. So you let your conscience be your guide. Name a time that you could have helped someone and you didn't. Think about it. There was a time when you could have helped somebody and you chose not to. But you didn't bother. A lot of times that happens to us because we say we're going to help somebody, but then when you do help the person, what do? They bite the hand, right? And then you say, you know what? I'm never going to do this again. Never. Because the last time I helped somebody, this is what they did. Happens all the time. So when somebody else comes now that needs help, you say, you know what? I'm sorry. Not today. Because you've learned your lesson. Yes, Tatlin Chance. What's the worst thing that you've ever done to an animal? You know, there's a lot of people who's cruel to animals, and you cannot be, because if you love God, you're supposed to love humans and animals. Because he loves animals. Have you ever stabbed someone in the back or actively plotted against them? We see that on social media every day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And it's never ending. And as we speak, it's being revealed today The whole heap of backstabbing that's going on, it is unbelievable on social media right now. So no, I don't plot against nobody, but others do. Yeah, we know they do that. Have you ever forced anyone to do something against their will? We hear about that a lot, that you got others who are trying to make others do things and say things against their will. And if they don't do these things and say these things, then they're threatened. Oh, yeah, we've heard about this on social media. We've seen it. Where people are being paid and forced to do things that they don't want to do on social media. Has anybody ever told you that you need to stop seeing a certain individual, or you and them ain't gonna be friends no more? Oh, yes, you have. There's a lot of people that like to interfere in people's relationships, and they like to make demands where they want to tell you who to be with and who not to be with. And if you're with this person, they ain't gonna talk to you. But you can't tell them the same thing. Mm-hmm. This was fun. You know what, Yao Z? We're not doing this today. Okay. Do I care what you guys think of me? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that I care what you think of me? Okay. If we lived across the country from each other, do you think we'd lose touch? We wouldn't lose touch. Why? Because we got social media. So even if we live miles away, we would only lose touch because you want to lose touch. But right now, because of the social media aspect, like Creator and all of them, we don't lose touch with each other. Even if we disappear for a couple of days, weeks, or months, you can come right back here on social media and we're right here. So no, it would be hard for us to lose touch with each other unless we want to lose touch with each other. Real talk. Have you ever lied on your resume? Or you working people out there, when you look in a job, have you ever lied on your resume? It's not that you're telling lies, but you just want it to sound, a little, you might be working somewhere for 6 months and you say, well, I was there for a year. Or you say you was a assistant supervisor, but you really wasn't, but you was, yeah, of course you can. Because sometimes they just want to see how the resume looks, how it's set up. Is it plausible? Does it make sense? Do the years add up correctly? And once it can be verified, you're good to go. They don't even have to call nobody anymore. They just gotta, put some information in the computer and they can see all these things, right? But there's no need to lie, as Creator says on your resume. There's no need to lie, right? Because everything can be looked up. But, to make, you know, weeks into months, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. If you've been at a job for like, say, 3 weeks, you can say 6 months. Just round it off. It's true. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Hold on, darling. What have you done while intoxicated that you wish you could take back? I remember one time when I was younger. Oh Lord, and I had liked this guy, right? And I got so intoxicated to the point that I was telling him all kind of nonsense. Oh, and my sister, she would not let me live it down. She kept on rubbing it in like, it was a crime and stuff. But that was the first time that I ever got intoxicated. But the thing is, I had liked this guy, but because now I'm under the influence of alcohol, I'm acting like a complete fool and clown. I'm so embarrassed. I was telling him how much I love him and stuff. Oh God. I was in my early 20s. I'll never forget that. Have you ever pretended to be someone else on the internet? I'll let you think about that. Let me get the box where I can, show you the game. Yeah, have you ever pretended to be someone else on the internet? Oh, yes, you guys have. With all of the fake profiles and all of the fake pages, guys are pretending. Okay. I ordered this on Amazon. I hope you can see it. Wait, let me bring it back. It's called Truth or Drink, right? It's called Truth or Drink. And it comes with these cards, right? These are the cards. And you and a group of your friends, you shuffle the cards, right? These are the cards, right? And it comes in these boxes, right? And depending on the game you want to play, because I had to separate the cards, otherwise it would have been too long. But it comes with these little packs, these cards. And your friends now, you have to shuffle the cards and they pick a card, right? But because we're doing it online, it's hard to do. So you pick a card, you shuffle the cards, right? And you and your friends, you play and you answer the questions. Now, if you don't want to answer, you got to take a drink, right? That's if you don't want to answer. If you don't want to answer, then you have a drink. That's why it's called Truth or Drink. So this is the last call, right? This is the last call. We did that. And this is the extra dirty. We did that, right? And you put the cards back in here. And it's a whole box of cards. It's really good. And you can order it on Amazon. If I paid $12 for it, I paid a lot. And I've had this game a long time, but I just haven't played it. And then it comes with these beautiful cards, and you and your friends, you could just play a game in the living room, have a drink, and it's really fun if you do it with a group of people. And these are the cards. It's really good. I really like it. Right, but you could do it. You could make, at work, or if you have an occasion where you're going to be somewhere and you want to play a game, you could do this game. It's really fun. And people would like it because it's different, as you can see. I like it. We've, practically played the whole game. And you could just go over and over and over. It's just really nice. And then you put away the cards. Look, this is right? These are the, where's the box? And then you put it in the box, right? Here's the box, right? And you can walk with the box. This one is with a twist, right? But we haven't done this one, right? And then you line them up. You line them up in here, and you can walk with it. See, right? You line it up. Isn't that pretty? Like that, and then, and that's the box, right? A truth or drink. It's a popular game. Yeah, truth. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truth or drink. Yeah, truth. Available on Amazon. That was fun, right? Thank you, guys. I'm going to go. I'm exhausted. If you get a chance, please watch 21 Bridges. I don't know if you guys watched it already. And remember to watch the Bob Marley movie. It's wonderful. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you, my moderators, everybody. It was fun. Annoyed Pufferfish, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. Creator, Big Slim, Arlene Millwood, Ingrid, my love. Creator, Big Slim, Annoyed Pufferfish, bless up your good self. Tatlin Chance, I don't know what happened, but you know how that is. Minor Tommy, how are you today, my darling? I'm fine. David Cuban, 100. Okay, Tatlin, I don't know what happened to Tatlin. David Cuban, bless up yourself. Big Slim, Gloria Williams, Jules Lum, thank you for joining us, my darling. Calvin Dick, okay, darling. ZXL 250, thank you. Please remember to subscribe, my darling. Calvin Dick, I'm saying fake Rasta, okay. Thank you, darling. Yeah, Calvin. Okay, whatever, Calvin, Dick. These guys are something else. Creator. Oh, let me see what Calvin said before he said that. Calvin, I took it back. Not fake Rasta, but no Christ. Also, because I mentioned Christ, Calvin, you called me a fake Rasta. Let me finish reading the rest of this. David Cuban, Arlene, Ingrid, Annoyed Pufferfish. Ingrid, yeah. Stoners, O'Neill, Infinite Ghost. Arlene, yeah. Me want to answer this youth. Yeah, I want to answer him. Because he's confused and he's lost. Abba, Yusuf, Arani, Stinky Twinkie, Stinky. Leo the Gecko. Yeah, we had to delete a couple of these people. Annalisa Thomas, bless up yourself, darling. I'm sorry, I didn't see you, Annalisa. Thank you for joining us. Steve Cal. When I went out 2 nights ago, I made sure that this bottle I purchased at the club, I took it home with me. And when I brought it home, it was less than a quarter full. Less than. And I shared this with my friends at, the party, because we do dance all. So I wasn't the only one that drank from this, because when I go out and I floss, I share amongst my friends, and they respect that. And they left a little bit in the bottle, but I said, I'm going to take it home with me. I brought it home to where I live, and there was a little left. So I don't know what you're trying to say, but you know what, dude? This is what you guys do. You like to judge. Okay, Kelvin got, yeah. Annalisa, yeah. Thank you, Annalisa, darling. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Um, what I want to say is this. Miriam Miller. Bless up yourself, Anita. Jeffrey Hines. Yes. Yes, Jeffrey. Agreed. Yes, Jeffrey Hines. Bless up yourself, darling. Anita, sweetheart. Caribbean honeybee. It is what it is. Anita again. Want to make sure I bless up and big up all of you guys. Campo de Oze Enos. Angela. Lewis. Janet Newbold. Jamnal Lucas. Red pea soup. Thank you for joining us. Murad Ukali. Bonjour, darling. Mahmoud Mohamed. Jamnal. Yeah, I want to get to homeboy. Where he at? Thank you. My hair's beautiful. Thank you, darling. I love you guys. Granny Diva. Stoners. Okay, baby. Thank you for watching, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I want to find that comment. Uh, oh, yeah. Calvin Dick. You said I'm a fake Rasta because I mentioned the Christ, right? And my duty is to always, always make sure that people like you don't get hurt, right? I gotta blot you out because you've lost your way, right? You've lost your way. So I am here to let you know that you're not gonna come on my platform and call me a fake Rasta because I acknowledge Iesos the Christos in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. You're not going to take that away from me. And how dare you come on my platform and say that, right? And you're going to pay for that. You're going to get punished for it. You might not know it now, but that's what's going to happen to you. Calvin Dick, you shall be punished severely for what you have said. It's not my fault that your brain has been colonialized. It's not my fault that you believe everything that has been taught to you by them. It's not my fault that you have incorporated and ingested everything that's been taught to you as a child, and growing up you think the same way because you have not researched, you have not looked into, you have not read anything, not even your Bible, to come over here to tell the Rasta about Christ and he who is not and what is. How dare you? Again, you cannot accept the Father without his Son. And if you don't like it, go take it up with the Creator, because within his Son and in his Son, he is well pleased. Amen. So, truth and drink on I'm a Rasta for life. Thank you for joining me. This is what we do.